All right, Shalom.
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 All right, first and foremost, we have to give all the praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son,
Yeah,
Yahweh,
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 Hashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Hashem,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Hashem,
Ruach
Ruachadash.
Kadash.
All right, we have to say double honors and respect to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, who rule well and taught us this truth. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect, and the one third, his brother Salah.
Brother
Ali, what's
Brock.
up?
All right. And in today's lesson, continuing on with the previous video, it's now like man, like these other Edomites, man, they exposing Cesar Nero, man. For all the madness that he's doing, and these other nations for that, for that fact too, right? They bring out the receipts. They bring out, like what he said, and but like what he's saying now, and how contradictory of what he said before, man. This devil, man. He's completely through, man. He's all over the place. All right, so let's start out with All right, let's see here. All right, let's start out with this one precept. This is going to be if all right. So this is the book of Matthew, chapter 12, and we're going to start at verse 25, and it says here, and Yahushai knew their thoughts, and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? Yeah, and that's right, man. Like these Edomites, right? They're all asking, Caesar Nero, aka DJT, for that Epstein list, right? And like where's that list? Where's that list? And they're trying to say, oh, there's no list. Oh, that list was made up. And then you're about to find out that like in previous videos, man, he's been talking about Lolly Island, man. And if y'all get what I'm saying, right? So before we play, these videos, all right, let me stream for you, brothers. Yep, yeah. So before we play before we play these receipts, right? We're gonna read the copyright statement. All right, here it is. All right, disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All right, so now that we have the copyright disclaimer out of the way, we're gonna play the first video. This one's by the streamer or YouTuber Asmon Gold or whatever. But he basically shows the receipts on Trump, and mind you, this YouTuber he normally does fucking live streams and like in video games. So like normally and he even says he doesn't care about this shit, but since this is going viral, man, he can't ignore it, man. Like these people, like at this point, man, you can't ignore prophecy, man. If you're ignoring prophecy right now, either you're willfully being ignorant, and or the Lord has fucking blinded you, man. Or you being purposely stupid. Like you're being purposely complicit. Because why? Because you're too scared to do something. But guess what? You're gonna find out, man, that you being scared, man. Man, I'm telling you, man. Get ready for judgment, because judgment's about to come soon, man, for you people. All right. So here's the video.
Republicans just blocked the release of the Epstein files.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. No. In the opinion of the chair, the noes have it. The amendment's not agreed
Chair, I'm
to.
kind of shocked by that.
The noes have it. The amendment is not agreed to. And I think most of us believe what's appropriate will be released when it is time for the president to release it.
Well, Madam,
Thank you.
Up until 10 seconds ago, there was unanimous agreement that Epstein was a pedophile sex trafficker with high-profile clientele who all must be exposed and brought to justice. Now, out of the blue, we're being told that none of that's true, and anyone who believes this thing is a whack job and a conspiracy theorist. This is the kind of shameless 180-degree unexplained pivot that leftists typically specialize in. Very weird to see it happening on the right. Elon is even saying it's very easy to say who's a paid influencer.
Honestly, I'm done talking about Epstein for the time being. I'm going to trust my friends in the administration to do what needs to be done. Balls in their hands.
I don't know why he's not pushing back on this more. And I think that there's a lot of people that aren't doing that. Why hasn't Pam Bondi released the Epstein files yet? I don't give a fuck about Jeffrey Epstein anymore. I called for Pam Bondi to be fired 4 months ago. The MAGA king has spoken. Pam Bondi stays. Release the Epstein files. Dan says there's nothing in the Epstein files. I believe him. Oh my god. If you went to this guy's island, if I was the Department of Justice, I would subpoena and get every single person who ever was on the flight logs ever. I would get their last 20 years of communication on every single electronic device that I had access to. I get the entire thing. I'd go through fucking everything. If I couldn't convict them, I'd just make it public. Fuck them. According to Laura Trump, the Trump administration is planning to release additional files related to the Jeffrey Epstein case. Here's my viewpoint. If they are giving and ceding any ground at all, you can keep pushing and get more. Just keep pecking, keep pushing, and you'll get what you want.
She described dancing with you,
No.
and you profusely sweating, bath possibly.
There's a slight problem with the sweating because I have a peculiar medical condition, which is that I don't sweat. I didn't sweat at the time.
You see the receipts right here,
Right,
man.
let's pause that right there. I want to bring out a precept.
All right, go ahead, Doc.
So this is a book of. I got two precepts. Okay, the first book is Job 13:4, and it says, "But ye are forgers of lies; ye are all physicians of no value." This is exactly what. Look at this guy in this clip. How they just lie, man. They're forgers of lies. They just bullshit. You know. Yeah, and then we got another precept. It's the book of Job in 30:8. It says, "They were children of fools, yeah, children of base men. They were viler than the earth." And these people are fucking disgusting, man. They go out on the island. There's even videos of these people, doing they're recording these videos, turning them to films, torture videos, all this shit, blackmailing each other. They're completely disgusting, man. And the Lord finally revealing that,
Hey man, what does the scripture say? Whatever's in the dark must come to life. Roughly paraphrasing.
Yep.
And then let's get that precept, just to solidify it. All right. Whatsoever is in the dark shall. All right, here it is. This is the book of Luke, chapter 12, starting at verse 2. It says here, For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in the darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear in the closet shall be proclaimed upon the housetops. And that's what we're seeing right now, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man, he's exposing these devils on a high level, man. Like right now, like before, man, like these same people that are speaking right now, they would fucking scoff and mock us, man. You know, for saying these things like before, like before 2020, 2019, man, like they'll scoff, mock, and laugh at us, and they'll put us on blast. Now they're putting and guess what they're doing right now? Now they're putting their leaders on blast, man. Because we're seeing the end, man. We're seeing the downfall of Esau Edom's kingdom, right? We're seeing Satan casting out Satan, right? And guess what? His as we're seeing right now, his own tongue is falling upon him. Let's get that. That's I believe that's Psalms 91. And his own tongue. All right, here it is. Yeah, Psalm 64, Salakia. This is the book of Psalm 64, starting at verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of Yahweh, for they shall wisely consider his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. And yeah, man, and yeah, man, because we have our faith, trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he's revealing all these things, man, in real time, right? We are seeing the downfall of Edom, man, in real time, and soon, man. Like Jacob's trouble is about to be full blown, and the ones throwing the first shots, it's gonna be these damn devils on themselves, man. The Egyptian against the Egyptian, all right. So all right, so I'm gonna continue playing the video, and you see that right there, man. This damn sweaty ass devil with an underage girl. Well, I don't know if she's underage or not, but like because Esau ages quickly, but that's besides the point. Man, these motherfuckers are exposed.
And that was, actually, yes.
All right, so now we're gonna play the next clip. It's gonna be from a different YouTuber. I forgot his name, but like oh yeah, JD, yeah man, he's got talk on one of Epstein's close accomplices, Maxwell, man. So so here it is.
This right now, just so everybody knows, and I can say I told you so. This bitch is gonna go free. Jeffrey Epstein's accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell, is ready to reveal the truth of the pedophile client list, says insiders. So why are Republicans blocking her? And I don't actually know that Republicans are blocking her. Right now, she's also actually seeking a pardon from Donald Trump. It's pretty well documented that he already considered giving her a pardon back in 2019, but he was worried how it would appear. No shit. And now that they've come out and said that there's no client list, there's no files, they have no information, she has put in a motion to the Supreme Court to hear her case. She's trying to get out. This bitch is gonna go free. She provided hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of little girls to rich and powerful men so that they could do horrific things to them, and she's gonna go free. None of those dudes are ever gonna see justice. None of those victims are ever gonna see justice. Our entire world is run by a bunch of disgusting old pedophiles who couldn't even survive a fist fight with air. I'm just gonna call this right now, just so
and that's what you're seeing right now, man. Why the Republican Party really doesn't matter which side, because they're both working for Satan anyways. But why would the Republican Party try to block Maxwell from going free? Why? It's because as soon as she gets free, she's gonna expose all these motherfuckers, man. And them saying that there's no list. Well, them trying to block her is basically proving the point that there's a fucking list. And she's gonna expose that damn list, right? And even without the list, we have the fucking flight logs right here. You can Google all these images right now. Like we showed this in the previous video. Donald Trump, man. Donald Trump named Jeffrey Epstein's flight logs released on his own attorney general. Like we're not making this up, man. See, important message, Donald Trump. See, we have the fucking receipts right here, man. He's on Epstein's fucking flight logs. Like I don't know what more you people want, man. His own tongue's falling upon him, and even right here in these thumbnails and these other videos. I'm not gonna play this video because it drags on. But like you see him with these little girls, man. Like goddamn.
If you look at their face, they have this face of like pride and just like laughter, like almost like that. This look of like they're never gonna get caught, And I'm gonna bring something out. This is the book of Obadiah 1:3. It says, "The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?" So these people, they got their own private islands, own bunkers. If you actually look at the video of the people that went to this guy's island, because there's some people that broke on the island, it's like this blue building and then it like goes underground and shit. They have a bunch of underground like systems and shit, I'm pretty sure. So they have like they have like weird rooms, all this bullshit, right? And what's gonna happen is, man, these people are gonna get destroyed by nukes. They think they're gonna be able to run away. They're not gonna be touched by. They're gonna go to their private jets, private bunkers. But the Lord sending these nukes to also take out these people, man. There's no way they can run or hide, man.
No, nah, man. And basically the Lord got these devils in a trick bag because they think maybe these regular rich eat too much, but the wicked elite no, but for the most part they think, right, that they can hide and get away, but eventually, man, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, man, once he cracks the skies, man, once the elect come down with their new spiritual bodies, man, we gonna find all these motherfuckers, man, and we gonna put you bitches in chains where you belong, as well as the rest of you fucking heathens, man, because all of y'all played a part in Israel's downfall, man.
Yep.
And now we're not gonna cover this video today. We can cover it next time. And now Moab wants to complain that ICE is going after us, man. Every minority should get together. And they only started saying shit because stuff started happening to them, right? Right. It's only when stuff starts happening to people that is when they want to say something. But when that happens, it's already too late, man. Yeah.
These people were in that same spirit of Latinos for Trump, blacks for Trump, Latinos for America.
What
Now
happened now?
yeah. What happened now? This land was built upon the blood of you people, and how you're over here rooting for the fucking so-called white man.
Yeah.
This man, he paid you nothing. He used you as slave labor. He killed your offspring. He raped your woman.
Yeah, and then when he finally doesn't have a use for you motherfuckers, what is he gonna do? He put you in I'm gonna say it as it is. He put you in fucking concentration camps and fucking genocides your ass as soon as he does. He disposed you like fucking trash, man. And that's how he sees you. Like he used you as labor, and once you built up his kingdom, he gets rid of you guys. Because this man's a damn devil, right? And that takes me to the scripture. Alright, here it is. So this is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 2. And it says here, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. So and that's what these motherfuckers have been doing, man. They like Esau, man, he has not only done this to the Israelites, but to the Israelites, but he's been doing this to every other nation as well, right? The only reason why the other nations have helped, this damn devil is because they had some sort of benefit. And they're put over Israel, man. As it says in the book, in the curses of Deuteronomy 28, right? But now these other heathen nations, man, they're starting to feel the squeeze, man. They're starting to feel the hatred of this damn devil. Oh man, and that's why, man. Once they roll out this MOTB, man, that's why they're gonna send them nuclear missiles, is because they see all this bullshit this devil's doing, right? And the Lord's gonna put the spirit on these other nations, to fire them ICBM nuclear missiles and guide them to destroy fucking Babylon the Great. Hey, is because they're fed up with America's bullshit, right? Right, and ultimately, man, this place is destined for destruction. And so, so with that, man. We're gonna play the next video, and now pay very close attention to this video, right? You'll hear the Psalm 64 spirit on Cesar Nero, man. He's basically telling himself, and this should be enough proof right here, man, that this man's the no good piece of shit devil that he is. So we're gonna play this video right now.
Did Pam Bondi tell you your name appeared in the Epstein files? Uh-oh.
On what? On the
DOJ and FBI.
On what? On what subject?
Epstein.
on Epstein, of the review of the files. Attorney General Pam Bondi.
A very quick briefing.
Did she tell you, what did she tell you about the review? And specifically, did she tell you at all that your name appeared in the file?
No, she's given us just a very quick briefing, and in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen. And I would say that, these files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by the Biden
Shut up, man. If they made all these files up, then why didn't they put them out? If they made them up, then how do you know that they existed? Then why didn't they release them? None of this makes any fucking sense, bro. He's just cut this shit the fuck out, bro. Like, really?
We went through years of that with the Russia hoax, with all of the different things that we had to go through. We've gone through years of it. But she's handled it very well.
But you got to at least say that you believed it, though, right? Because, like, if you're going around and you're bad-mouthing old Slick Willie, you're bad-mouthing Bill Clinton. That wasn't fair to Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton. Got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island with Jeffrey Epstein. That island was really a cesspool. There's no question about it. Just ask Prince Andrew.
And you said he was a pedophile.
And it's going to be up to her. Whatever she thinks is credible, she should release. Yeah.
It's outrageous.
So you heard that right there, man. Like he says there's no list, that he doesn't know anything about the island when he fucking said something when he fucking mentions the island in his own from his own fucking mouth. Absolutely amazing.
Texas, how many more seats do you want the Republicans to?
Do you want the Republicans to lose? I don't know. It depends on how much longer you want to talk about this bullshit.
They were made up by Obama. They were made up by the Biden,
Like, he's losing midterms because of this? Yeah, he's actually like, I want to let you guys know, this is such a massive thing. Of all the things you can fuck up on, this is one of the biggest things for you to fuck up on. It's much bigger than we think. The thing is that I don't care. We need to get the information out. I don't care about, oh, wow, it's going to destroy the government. God. I was already sold, but wow, really?
Hey man, this devil's completely finished, man. Like Esau has nowhere to hide, man. So just like what the prophets, man, have been saying. Man, Esau, what the fuck are you waiting for, man? Man, we're out to martial law. We're out to MOTB, man. You've been at this point. You've been fucking exposed, man. Like you heard that straight from the devil's mouth about his knowledge of Epstein's island. All right. Let's get another precept. Let's see.
Yeah, you can go first, and I'll bring out another one. Because I got something good I want to bring out.
Let's see. All right, here it is. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19, starting at verse 2. It says here, I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian. They shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor. City against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to their idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits and wizards. And that's what you see happening right now, man. The council of Egypt, it's modern day Egypt, is Babylon the Great, aka America, right? You are seeing their council, their governments, right, being destroyed in real time. You're seeing these motherfuckers getting exposed, for the vile sick devils that they are, right? Hey man, at this point, man, Esau's eventually gonna shut down the internet, right? Because all the evidence is being exposed on this man. right? You know, and verse 4 says, and the Egyptians out will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yashai Sabaoth, meaning his armies. Right, and you're seeing this fierce king right now. This fierce pedo ass, fucking lolly loving king, man. And Cesar Nero, aka DJT, man, you know, you see him fucking genociding, our people and the rest of these heathens, man. I mean, while being a fucking while being a fucking pedophile lover, man. And that absolutely disgusting, man. Hey, man, and if Caesar Nero, if he survives the nukes, man, you best believe his ass is gonna get beat in the kingdom first thing, man.
Now let me bring out something.
Go ahead, Doc.
So I'll give this background noise. So this is the book of Isaiah 34:10. It says, "The judgment on Edom will never end. The smoke of its burning will rise forever. The land will lie deserted from generation to generation. No one will live there anymore." And that's exactly how this place is going to be, man. Babylon is going to be. It's going to be a desolate, nuclear radiation wasteland. All these islands, all these fucking palaces, White House, everything's going to be fucking destroyed. And these fucking evil ass people, man, they're gonna be as slaves, man. And I'm gonna actually bring. Can I bring another one out?
Go ahead, Doc.
Because we always like to repeat verses. Um, Here, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. 1 second. Yeah. So, is it? Will be considered. 1 second, Ak.
Take your time.
Let's see. So, let's see if we can find this. So this is the book of Matthew 5:19. It says, "Whosoever therefore shall break one of these commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be great in the kingdom." So, and it goes to show, the people that are following Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and I believe there was another verse about speaking about that, about people who are considered least now will be considered great in the kingdom. But these people that are, right now, these fucking people, man, they're gonna, you know, and these people, they're gonna be slaves in the kingdom. They're not gonna even be they're gonna be destroyed. But before that, they're gonna be complete slavery. So these people are gonna be utterly destroyed. And yeah, anybody that's going off on this side, going against the will of the Heavenly Father, because these people are also involved in other things like killing babies. They're involved in the shipping containers. Doing all sorts of transportation with that. If you know what I'm talking about. Transporting illegal things. These people are completely going off. They're gonna and they have it good on this side, but in the kingdom they're gonna be fucked. So
And I have a precept to add to that.
yeah.
And we always like to bring out this precept, right? He that This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 10. It says here, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So the saints of Yahweh Bashim Shai, the Israelites, right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you scattered, Israelite foreigners, you speckled birds, right? They're of the elect. Now we are patiently waiting, Lord willing, that we are patiently waiting, and for us to put our hands on the ones that put us in the captivity, because right now these motherfuckers still have their foot on our necks, man, and you see that right now with Alligator Auschwitz, man, and likewise places built across Babylon the Great, but but soon, man. And the Lord Yahweh Bashim Messiah, as soon as as soon as the internet shuts down, as soon as Jacob's trouble pops off, as soon as martial law hits, and as soon as the MOTB is made mandatory, right? After the MOTB that micro CHEP, right, is made mandatory, and is being pushed globally. That's when the Lord, man, he's gonna put the spirit on these other nations, to nuke Babylon the Great and beat them up as elect. And once those elect get those new spiritual bodies, which is gonna be the second covenant, man, we gonna come down and beat the absolute shit out of the other nations, and put you wicked leaders into slavery, right where you fucking belong, right? So we're gonna get this next precept. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, verse 16, and it says here, "Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, and they shall fish for them." Slaki, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill, out of the holes of the rocks. Yeah, so there ain't no place where you fucking devils are gonna hide, man. You wicked elites, man, and you other heathens. We gonna find. You may have your fucking deep underground military bases that may interconnect all over the world or whatever, man. But the Lord's gonna put the spirit on us to fucking find you wherever you are, man. Man, either we gonna find you, the angels are gonna find you, or Leviathan's gonna fucking find you, man. And I can promise you this, and I can promise you this, you don't want one of us or Leviathan for that fact, man. For a matter of fact, to find you, man, because your asses are gonna get torn up, man. All right, so I'm gonna show one more video, and then we're gonna end off the lesson. Let's see right here. Right here, it's another video from JD, man, and it shows you that these other heathen nations that they're not innocent too.
In Tehran yesterday, they had a major gathering of hundreds of women who brought their infants to offer them as martyrs, as human sacrifices. They're offering their own children to be put to death. They're doing this while chanting death to America, death to Israel. Hundreds of mothers offering their own babies to be literal child sacrifice. I'll get kicked off the internet if I say what I think we should do. What do y'all think? Let me know down in the comments.
All right, so let's see what the scripture has to say about that, man. Because that just shows you that you other heathen nations that they y'all aren't good. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 21. And it says here, thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire, or to Molech, neither shalt thou profane the name of thy power. I am the Lord Yahweh. And that's what you see these other heathens doing, right? Right, the Lord told us not to do child sacrifices. Why? Because that's what these heathens are doing, and that's what they're fucking doing right now, man. They're basically sacrificing their kids to Moloch cursing out America, right? But that's only gonna add on to their fucking judgment, right? That's what the Lord tells us. Learn not the way of the heathen, man. Because what? Because why? Because look at the shit that they're doing, man. Look at the shit. They're sacrificing their kids, and if they're not sacrificing their kids, they're raping they're raping their kids, man. These motherfuckers, man. They not fit to rule. None of these heathen nations are fit to rule, man. Right. So unless you brothers have any more precepts, we're gonna close off with one more scripture. All right. So this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 7. And it says here, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th will I utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And right now, brothers and you few sisters, we are blessed to see the downfall of our enemies, man. Chiefly Esau, Edom, man. We're seeing the end of his kingdom, right? We're seeing these devils expose each other, man,
Hello.
on a mass scale.
Okay, Salakia. Hey, brother Selah.
Yeah. What's up,
Yeah,
brother Lee?
Salakia. My mic wasn't working. I had a precept I wanted to bring out.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so I wanted to bring out. This is a very good point to bring out. This is the book of John 8:44, and it says, "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it." So all these Edomites, man, they come from the father. Their father Esau. Their father is a liar. Their bloodline is in their DNA to do these things. No matter what they do, okay, they're gonna try to come in from the back end and get that blessing. But at the end of the day, we're gonna see the Lord, and He's gonna see this man. He's gonna be like, "Get the fuck out of here." He's gonna look at this guy. This guy, he looks like he came from the back door. He's gonna say, "Get the fuck out of here." That's exactly what's gonna happen to this man. These guys coming from the back door, and they do all these fucking wicked things, and then they try to get that last minute, last minute blessing. These fucking evil ass people. You're gonna try to make us forget everything they did, but it's in their DNA to sin, man. Don't trust these people. They're all the fucking same. You know, um, yeah.
And that's exactly. And when you said that they're trying to get that blessing at the last second, man, that's exactly what they're doing with that MOTV. They are trying to become God-like. They're trying to get Israel's blessing. On the left hand side with the MOTV. But guess what? That's ultimately going to lead to their downfall, man. That's and that's why if I get that precept right, right, right. This, the It was in the Book of Revelation, right? It talks about oh yes, Yahushua said this, man. I have a couple of precepts, and this is what Yahushua said, man. And when you said it, when you said the Lord's gonna bring them down, yeah, this is what Yahushua said, and I saw. This is the book of Luke, chapter 10, verse 18, and it reads, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. All right, this is Yahushua speaking, right? Like, and it's not talking about the spiritual demon Satan, right? Right, because Satan just refers to our adversary, and our adversary, right, is Esau, Edom, right? He see he see Esau, fall out of rulership in real time, man. And when Yahushua was on the scene, roughly 2,000 years ago, and now we about to see we about to see Esau, man, Satan, right? Fall out of his rulership, right? Real soon. And if we jump to the book of Revelation. All right, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 12. And we're going to start at verse 9. It says here, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. That's right, man. And that's exactly what's going to happen, these end times once Yahushua cracks the skies, man. And so
it's 11:44, man.
Amen. Call Allah Yahweh Bashim
Allah
Shai
Yahweh
Bashim
Bashim
Kadash.
Yes,
Yeah, so we're gonna end off the video from there. Hopefully this was edifying, for you Akim and you few Akwath. And with that, we'd like to say, call Halayim La,
Yahweh
Hashem,
Yahushai
Hashem,
Ba'Hashem
Rakakadash.
Rakakadash.
Alright, I'd like to say double honors and respect to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who will and taught us this truth. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the whole elect in the 1/3, his brother Salah.
Brother Barak.
And with that, we have to say Shalom.
Shalom.